Hello, boys and girls. We're going to begin with our calendar. Can you tell me what month we are in? May. January, February, March, April, May. So we're going to go ahead and put May over here. What year? 2020. Okay, we're going to cross out the days that have already passed, and we're going to stop at the number 11. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looking at this calendar, can you tell me what day it is today? Monday. Today is Monday. If today is Monday, tomorrow will be Tuesday. If today is Monday, yesterday was Sunday. Great job. Okay, we're going to move on to fluency next. For fluency, we have some new words this week. Are you ready? Okay, as we read them, I'll go ahead and put a little dot next to them. Number, no, way, could, people, my, than, first, water, been, called, who, am, it's, now, find, long, down, day, did, get, come, made, may, part. So some of these words don't follow the rules, so let's look them over again. So the first word is number. The next one is no. Way. Could, people, my, the TH make the sound, than, first, water, been. So even though we have two vowels next to each other, remember when two vowels go walking side by side, sometimes the first vowel does the talking and the second one is silent. But here we're not going to hear the E sound. It doesn't follow the rule. It says been. Called, who, am, it's, now. Hear the O and the W make that ow sound. Same thing as down. D, ow, n. Find, long, day, way. They rhyme. They have the same ending sound. Did, get, come. So here, even though we end in the E, the O is not going to say its name. This one does not follow the rule. It says come. Made. So here we do have the vowel consonant E. The E is telling the A, say your name. So the A is going to say its name and the E is silent. A-d. Made. So this one follows the rule. This one does not. May. Part. So may rhymes with two words here. Can you find them? May, day, way. They all have the same ending sound. Great job. Okay, we're going to move on to our reading. For reading, we have the story and then we have some other worksheets that go with it. So we're going to review the story, Furry Fun. Kittens like to play. They chase balls and toys. So here we have a picture of a kitten playing with a toy. They pretend to hunt. They wrestle with each other. And so we can see two kittens here playing. Kittens jump, run, and pounce. when they play. And here's a picture of a kitten pouncing. Sometimes they get rough, but when they are done, they cuddle. And so we have a picture of two cute little kittens cuddling. Kittens. Directions. Draw a picture of one thing kittens do. Label your picture. So you can draw one of these pictures. So it tells us that kittens like to play, they like to pretend to hunt and wrestle, they jump, run, and pounce, and they sometimes get rough but like to cuddle. So you can pick whichever one you want. Draw one picture of one thing kittens do. Okay, so I'm going to try my best. I'm not that good at drawing, so I'm going to try. The ears. It's kind of hard drawing it on a computer. Let's see if I can use another. Okay, so I want to do an orange cat. So here are the ears, the head, another ear. Some eyes, the nose, mouth, some whiskers, the body, arms. Mine's a little bit round, but that's okay. Feet, and it needs a tail. I'm going to go ahead and draw my kitten playing with a toy. I'm going to go ahead and do a red ball. The reason why I like to use the red ball, I know I've used it for several toys that I've drawn, is because my dog Rex, his first toy was actually a red ball. So that's kind of my favorite toy too. His toy would squeak. So here I have a kitten playing with a red ball. So now we need to label our picture. So we're going to put here, the kitten plays with a toy. Okay, we're going to move on to the next page. Written response. Trace the letters, then write your own letters. So here we have the letter K. Can you tell me what sound does the letter K make? K. Great job. My name starts with the letter K. My name is Catherine, but Catherine, you can also spell it different ways. So to draw the letter K, you start at the top, you go down, then you're going to come over here and you're going to go across touching, and then you're going to go down. Letter K. So let's try it again. You start at the top, you go all the way down, you're going to pick up your pencil. Now you're going to start over here, across, and then down. Great job. Go ahead and draw two more. So this is the uppercase K, and so it's going to touch the top line, the middle, and the bottom. Great job. Okay, so now to draw the lowercase k, same thing. It touches the top, goes all the way down, but this time the next two lines are not going to touch the top. It's just going to touch the middle and the bottom. Sometimes different people draw the K. It can be drawn differently. So let me show you another way to draw the K. You go down, and this is for the lowercase k. Instead of doing a line, they'll do like a little circle, and they'll come down. So this is also another K. But we're going to go ahead and draw it this way. Draw down, and then the arrow. Okay. Go ahead and draw it two more times. 1, 2. Great job. Okay, draw what you learned about kittens, then write about it. So you can draw a picture of what you learned. You can go back to the story if you don't remember. Kittens like to play, they chase balls and toys, they like to pretend to hunt, wrestle, jump, run, pounce, and they like to cuddle. So I learned kittens are very playful. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my kitten. And I'm going to go ahead and draw two of them because they like to play. So let me go ahead and draw it again. I think I'm just going to draw the heads for this one. The ears look a little funny. That's okay. So here's the nose, the mouth. Draw the whiskers. And I'm going to draw another kitty, because they like to play. So here I have two kittens playing with each other. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and write a sentence about it. And we're going to write, the kittens like to play. Remember, when you're writing a sentence, you want to use a capital letter at the beginning, and you want to have a punctuation mark at the end. So you can use a period. Oh, I misspelled the word like. I need that letter I. There. And you need to have a punctuation mark. It could be a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark if you're asking a question. Okay, let's go on to the last page for reading. Here we have a quick check, and we can use a story to help us answer the question. So let's look at number 1. Which word starts with the same sound as kite? Kite. Kite begins with the k sound. So let's look at our answer choices. A, dogs. Dogs. No, it does not have the same beginning sound. Let's try B. Kitten. Kitten. Kite. Yes, they both begin with the k sound. So I'm going to go ahead and bubble in my answer. Okay, number 2. Which word means the same as pounce? Is it A, sleep, B, jump on, C, eat? Jump on, great job. And we can find the word pounce in the story. It tells us here, kittens jump, run, and pounce when they play. Okay, let's go on to number 3. What does cuddle mean? What does the word cuddle mean? Does it mean A, hold close, B, eat a lot, C, jump? So if we go to the story, it tells us here, sometimes they get rough, but when they are done, they cuddle. And we can look at the picture and we can see that they are holding each other closely. So our answer is going to be A. Okay, number 4. What does chase mean? A, sit down, B, sleep, C, run after. When someone chases you, what are they doing? Are they sitting down, sleeping, or running after you? Running after you. So go ahead and bubble in C. Great job, boys and girls. Okay, we're going to move on to math. For math, we're going to continue with joining. Okay. Daniel sees one boat on the water. So let's go ahead and let's draw one boat. So we're going to draw the sail. And then we can go ahead and draw our boat. Okay, so he sees one. Then 4 more boats go out onto the water. So we need to draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to write 4 here. How many boats are there in all? So remember, we are joining. That means we're putting them all together to find out our sum, our total. Sum, total, both of those mean the answer for when you're adding. So let's go ahead and add them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 and 4 is 5. Great job, boys and girls. Let's move on to the next page. Have students use, so we're going to go ahead and count instead of using, because we don't have cubes, we're doing this online. We're going to join the groups, add them, and we're going to write a sentence that tells how many in all. So here we have 1 boat. So we're going to write 1. And here we have a group of 3. So 1 and 3 is, so this is the same thing as 1 plus 3 equals, if we count them all, we should get the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 and 3 is 4. Great job. Let's do number 2. How many sailboats do we have in our first group? 1, 2, 3. So we're going to write 3 here. How many do we have in our second group? 2. So 3 and 2 is, if we put them together, 3, 4, 5. 5. So this is the same thing as 3 plus 2 equals 5. Looking at our answers for number 1 and 2, the numbers 4 and 5, can you tell me which number is bigger, the 4 or the 5? The 5. So if we had an alligator, the alligator is going to eat the 5 because the 5 is bigger. It has more. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Number 3. We're going to do the same thing for number 3, 4, 5, and 6. So here we have 5 rowboats. So I'm going to draw 5. And this one we have a group of 4. How many do we have in total? 5 and 4 is 9. 9 rowboats in total. Let's look at number 4. Here we have 3 boats. And here we have another group of 3 boats. They look like speedboats. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Great job. Number 5. How many canoes do you see in the first group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. How many canoes do you see in the second group? 1, 2. So we're going to join 6 and 2, and our answer is 8. Great job. Okay, number 6. How many ships do you see? 1, 2, 3. How many ships do we have in our second group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you're counting, if you want to cross them out as you're counting so that you know which ones you already counted, you can do that as well. So 3 plus 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 and 7 is 10. Great job. Last page for math. We're going to do the same thing for number 7, 8, and 9. Okay. How many fish do we have in our first group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to write our 8 here. How many fish do we have in the second group? 1. If we join 8 and 1, our answer is 8, 9. 9 red fish. Number 8. How many sailboats do we have in our first group? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many sailboats do we have in our second group? It looks the same. Yes, it has the same amount, which is 4. Both groups are equal. 4, and 4 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sailboats out on the water. Number 9, how many sailboats do we have in the first group? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and write your 3. How many do we have in the second group? 3. It's the same as the first group. 1, 2, 3. 3 and 3 is 6. Okay. Number 10. How many do we have in the first group? 1. How many more do we need so that our answer equals 3? 1, 2, 3. How many more did we draw? 1, 2. So 1 and 2 equals 3. Great job, boys and girls. Next, we're going to move on to science and social studies. For science, we're going to be using our senses to describe what we see or what we're going to be doing. Tell how the children learn. Match each picture with a word. So here we have a picture of an eye. Do we hear, smell, look, or touch with our eyes? We look. So we're going to go ahead and draw a line. Here we have a picture of an ear. What do we use our ears to do? Hear. Here we have a picture of a hand. What do we use the hand for? To touch. And here we have a picture of a nose. What do we use our nose to do? To smell. Okay, so let's move on to vocabulary. Here we have science, senses, and we have 5 senses. Observe, hand lens, and safety. So we're going to read the story for today. What do you want to know? You can ask questions. You can use science to find answers. You could use your senses to learn about the world. You look and hear. You smell, touch, and taste. So here we have a picture of a boy listening. He's using his ears to hear. Here we have a picture of a girl and she's using her nose to smell the yellow flower. Here we have a picture of a person touching. They're using their hands to touch the little animal. Here we have a person eating an apple. They're using their mouth and teeth to bite it, and they're tasting it with their tongue. Use tools to observe. You can use a hand lens to see small things. So here we have a lens, and she's using it, a magnifying lens, to look better at the pink flower. Use tools to measure. You can use a balance to weigh things. So here is a balance, and the girl is using some cubes to see how much the bear weighs. How many cubes? Okay. Next page. You can use tools for safety. What is she using? Goggles. Safety goggles. Yes. Okay. That is all for science. We're going to move on to social studies. For social studies, we're going to do a review. We're going to talk about maps and globes, holidays, and patriots. Good citizens make decisions in a fair way. This teacher has 2 books to choose from for story time. How will the class decide which one she should read? Looking at the picture, what can you tell me? How are they choosing? They are voting. They're raising up their hand to tell the teacher which book they want the teacher to read. Okay, so for today, we're only going to do this page. Maps and globes both show the Earth. Write map above the picture of the map. Write globe above the picture of the globe. Then draw a line from each picture to the correct definition. So we're going to go ahead and let's write it out, or we can go ahead and type it out. Map. And next one was globe. Okay, so here we have two pictures. Can you tell me which one is the map? Yes, this is the map. So we're going to go ahead and put map right here. And this is the globe. Okay. A globe is a model of the Earth. We're going to go ahead and draw a line from the definition to the picture. A map is a drawing of real places on Earth. We're going to put that over here. Complete each pattern. So here we have sun, rain, or thunder, lightning storm. Sun, lightning, What comes next? Sun. So let's go ahead and let's draw our sun. Okay, next, number 2. Rain, rain, tornado, rain. What's next? Rain. So let's go ahead and let's draw rain. So we can draw our cloud. And then draw the raindrops. Oops. Okay. Great job, boys and girls. That is all we're going to do for today. Have a great day.